Eigenfactor. The scholarly literature forms a vast network of academic papers connected to one another by citations in bibliographies and footnotes. The structure of this network reflects millions of decisions by individual scholars about which papers are important and relevant to their own work. Therefore, within the structure of the network is a wealth of information about the relative influence of individual journals. The aim at eigenfactor.org is to develop ways of extracting this information. By borrowing methods from network theory, eigenfactor.org ranks the influence of journals much as Google's PageRank algorithm ranks the influence of web pages. By this approach, journals are considered to be influential if they are cited often by other influential journals. Iterative ranking schemes of this type, known as eigenvector centrality methods, are notoriously sensitive to dangling nodes and dangling cluster nodes, or groups of nodes which link seldom, if at all, to other parts of the network. Eigenfactor algorithm modifies the basic eigenvector centrality algorithm to overcome these problems and to better handle certain peculiarities of journal citation data. This visualization gives an overview of the whole citation network. The colors represent the four main groups of journals, which are further subdivided into fields in the outer ring. The segments of the inner ring represent the individual journal, scaled by eigenfactor score. In the initial view, the top 1,000 citation links are plotted. Line size and opacity represents connection strength. The Bezier curves follow the hierarchical cluster structure using the hierarchical edge bundling technique. Selecting a single journal, or the inner ring, or the whole field, the outer ring, displays all citation flow coming in and out of the selection. The color is based on the cluster color of the original node. They used a subset of the citation data from the Thomson-Reuters Journal Citation Reports 1997 to 2005. The complete data aggregate at the journal level is approximately 60 million citations from more than 7,000 journals over the past decade. For an interesting subset, they select journals ordered by their article influence in 2005, but include no more than 25 journals from a single field. To cluster the networks, they then use the information theoretical method represented in the maps of information flow, which reveal community structure in complex networks, which can then reveal regularities of information flow across directed and weighted networks. Field of commemoration. Field of commemoration. Here we have some really captivating artwork from the infographic history of the world by Valentina De Filippo. This work depicts an estimated 95 million casualties of war over the course of the 20th century. Based on the data provided by the Polynational War Memorial, we can see that the war has been a perpetual fog hanging over our history, allowing for just 2 years of peace in the last century. Given the huge breadth of war's toll, this visualization only considers conflicts exceeding 10,000 deaths. The overall composition reveals patterns in the timing, duration, involvement, and human toll of war. Examples of the use of mathematics in the visual arts include applications of chaos theory and fractal geometry to computer-generated art, symmetry studies of Leonardo da Vinci, projective geometries in the development of the perspective theory of Renaissance art, grids in op art, optical geometry in the camera obscura of Giambattista della Porta, and multiple perspectives in analytical cubism and futurism. The Dutch graphic designer M.C. Escher created mathematically inspired woodcuts, lithographs, and mezzotints. These feature impossible constructions, explorations of infinity, architecture, visual paradoxes, and tessellations. British constructionist artist John Ernest created reliefs and paintings inspired by group theory. A number of other British artists of the constructionist and system schools also draw on mathematical models and structures as a source of inspiration, including Anthony Hill and Peter Lowe. The Grand Taxonomy of Rap Names. This is a data visualization that was created to better understand the perplexing world of rap names. This one in particular wound up becoming pretty popular social media fodder for some good reason. As described on their website, PopChart Lab is a collaboration between a book editor and a graphic designer, seeking to bring order to a swirling chaos. Based in Brooklyn, New York, PopChart Lab has already produced 2 stunning thematic posters and are now working on their 3rd piece. The Grand Taxonomy of Rap Names is available as a poster if you want to get sucked into the fascinating vortex of hip-hop monikers in the comfort of your own home. It's a complex web of relationships between rap names, showing how various names origin, from their physical attributes to those audacious misspellings and everything that's interconnected. I could seriously spend hours looking at it. It's quite a conversation piece.